Welcome back. Today we'll be looking at the Remnant Shotgun, the Scattershot. Badass weapon that is very effective also. Let's take a look at it. So starting off, the design is just gorgeous. The Remnant designs are all beautiful. And the best part is taking a look at these mods. You'll see that each mod changes the weapon in the Remnant style. So we add the barrel, we get extra middle spikes and a little edge on top. And when we add the melee optimizer, it adds a blade extension on the bottom. So this is just a small bit of extra design work, but this is just gorgeous, and kudos to the team. So we only have 2 shotgun mods at the time, so we might as well run both of them. Here is our Scattershot. And with that, let's jump into a bronze match. Looks like it's a game in progress, but hopefully it's not too far along. Okay, so starting out, let's take a look at the weapon spread. The best part about the Remnant is the Scattershot itself is you know exactly where all the pellets are going to land. So zoom in here and you'll notice the weapon fires 5 pellets. And they'll land exactly in the 5 points highlighted when you aim down sights. No matter how far away you are, it'll hit those same points always. There doesn't seem to be that much weapon fall off either, so you know, if you land that headshot from a range at the middle point, it'll do still a decent amount of damage. When hip firing, it essentially is the same pattern, but just a box with a side length of twice the size as if we were aiming down sights. So it's still rather useful. You know exactly where the pellets are going to land. You notice that like all Remnant weapons, it's on a charge system, so you never need to pick up thermal clips. Scattershot can fire 8 rounds normally, and then has to go into a short cooldown period. The soldier's turbocharge ability actually can apply to the Scattershot also, and it'll bring the charge use per shot down to 10%, allowing you to fire 10 shots. It also increases the accuracy and the fire rate and the damage and all the things you'd associate with turbocharge normally, which is very useful. Well, we're still alive. Race to the finish. The most impressive thing about the Cat and the Outlaw factions is that their dogs can basically jump stories high, straight up building side, right on top. Apparently alien dogs are extremely athletic. Must be some kind of demon dog.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Alright, let's get back inside our building.
Enemies triangulating our nearest outpost. Find their sensor arrays and get them broken. Got it.
Yeah, looks like those guys got that objective. So let's test our weapon out against a nullifier. Notice that the turbocharge can be activated when the charge of the weapon is at 0%, granting you full charge again. Just saves the time of the cooldown, which is rather useful when you're in the middle of a firefight. And I'm just realizing that I have not even activated my fortification yet. There we go. Probably clear out a few enemies before we try to disable this device, because otherwise that observer will just lay into us. So note that the range, that observer was pretty far away, but this scattershot still did very good damage. The pellets do not have a very noticeable, if at all, damage fall off, which is wonderful. It's one of the highlights of this weapon.
One problem gone.
To the next device. Nailed that jump. So although the scatter shot may have very good damage at range, its downside is that up in close range, the damage is less than other shotguns, especially considering it's something to say Piranha or a Crusader. The Scattershot does noticeably smaller damage at close range, but it has the advantage of being able to rapidly fire and regenerate ammo, and so you can put out as many. Your DPS is going to be high, considering that you can put out many shots over time rapidly. I guess that's a good way to put that. Even if your damage per shot isn't as high as, say, a Crusader. And I mean, this gun design just looks badass, which is the #1 requirement of any weapon. See if we can disable this without that observer sneaking up on us. Come on. I don't understand. Halfway through disable device as always, the character gets up and wipes his Omni tool. This is the strangest thing. Ooh, only a bronze objective score. Unfortunately, our teammate's down. Let's go save him. Don't worry. Is your name Neil Shepard? Don't worry, Neil Shepard. We got your back. With a scatter shot, we can't lose. Isn't it beautiful? Oh yeah. It takes 2 shots to break that glass.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Let's hide out in our little building. Practice our zigzag. I'll show you why we don't need to play Vanguard class when we're using a shotgun. The jet boost zigzag. Or climb on top of a building. That works too. I see red this direction, so it's probably a good way to go. I think I might cheat, use a frag grenade. Nope, we got teammates backing us up. Just note that damage at range. That is very useful. Allows me to just use only the scatter shot and still be effective. Screw you, observers. I have no idea where that damage came from. Apparently we're in the clear though. Let's see, wave 5, so it might not be wise to just go running into enemy engagements now, but come on. What else are we gonna do? Actually, I'm going to cheat a little bit and use some grenades. I swear I'm a good person. Hush, nobody saw that. So it may not be the smartest idea to walk up to a charging destroyer, but you know, that's advice we don't need to follow. See if we can take out the turrets first.
Squad member down.
And our objectives have changed to saving our teammate. Let's go for him. Looks like our grenades took care of the turrets. I'll make the destroyer an easier target to take down. Especially if he opens up and we can get some shots off at his weak point. He should go down with not too much trouble. Well, what was I just speaking of? Yeah, destroyers especially. The weak point damage is ridiculous. Make sure to stock up on grenades before the round's over. On the hunt for the last. Yeah, that's what my teammates go for it. Practice my zigzag moves. We don't need a vanguard. Biotic charge, that's a thing of the past. It's jump jet jukes for him.
Sources say key data is scattered around this area. Find and recover that data.
Wow, it's always nice to be with a team that plays the objective. So I'd like to think I was doing that damage to the nullifier, but my teammates are probably actually doing the bulk of that. See if we can't get this destroyer down though.
Well done. Got the data.
Tactical quick retreat for some more grenades is always nice.
Squad member down.
Don't worry, teammates.
I've got you. Just in time. Relax. Don't
With the availability of frag grenades and other power cells as it is, those powers are very OP. But you won't see any complaints from me.
Shuttle incoming. Get to the extraction zone.
Don't go. Don't run away. Good thing my teammates are on the roof to distract that destroyer. I spoke too soon.
Targets down, everyone standing. Drinks are on me.
And there we have it. Full extraction with top of the leaderboards, power of the Scattershot. Thanks for watching.